Hello everyone, this is Owner567. I'm just going to preface this episode, just say this isn't new content if you've watched the project before. What this is basically, I took the turbo half of Journeyman project and I've aligned them so it's just the turbo playthrough. So if you want to just watch the turbo half of the game, if you're just playing turbo or just want to see turbo, this is your episode. This is the movie. You don't have the comparison. It's just, you go right through each time zone. You know, I'll mention Prime and I'll mention switching. I'm not switching. It's a straight turbo from start to finish. So if you really need help with turbo and you don't want to watch every episode to try to find it, think of this as a kind of a encyclopedia reference for you so you can quickly look it up and see what you need. That's all. I'm going to start the episodes now. Have fun. Oh, the memories of hearing this song. That boot. Ooh. I wanted to do this for so long. Hello, guys. It's Owner567. We're back with the Journeyman project. We're starting with turbo. Only because we can. Because trust me, it's a lot easier to do switch between.
We'll start. This is the Journeyman online help file. Roll over each part of the interface to learn more about it.
Thank you, game. I forgot it has a voice there, but yeah. We'll go over the whole interface first. We'll see this scene later on.
The biotech interface communicates to the player through this pop-out message screen.
So do you have that? This is how we're going to go through. I'm just going to let it read and I'm going to explain. This will pop up during the game. This actually doesn't appear, I think, if I remember correctly. Because this was a prior build of it, I think. I could be wrong because I haven't played this in years. Like when I say years, this stopped working when Windows 7 came out. I have the disc. This was my first game on PC. So it's been over 10 years since I played this original version, but I still remember it pretty well.
The energy level counter keeps you informed of how much time remains until it is necessary to leave a time zone. Never let this counter reach 0, as Pegasus will not have enough energy left to pull you back to the present.
It's actually pretty hard to run out of energy in this game. Like, honestly, I have never ran out of energy in this game, even when I first started playing and I was young. It's actually quite hard to do. And when I say quite hard, I mean you have to really do something stupid to run out of energy. So yeah, don't worry about that too much.
The digital compass displays your current heading.
That really doesn't have too much use, but if I say go north or something, I'm reading off that. So if I say go north, make sure your compass has N, alright? Yeah, I know this one's easy to remember.
This window displays the current date, even after traveling through time.
This basically tells you what time zone you're in. Doesn't have much use, but it's there.
This is the energy level warning light. It is there to warn you when your energy is getting low.
I'd never set this off in the Journeyman project. I set off in its remake, but not in Turbo.
This is the biochip display panel. Biochip functions are displayed and controlled through this slide-up screen.
This is what I'm going to have open most of the time, is one of these biochips. They are useful. Trust me on that.
Click on these navigation buttons to step forward or backward, or to turn left or right.
Or just use the arrow keys because they work just as well.
The chip bank is where biochips are stored. Biochips are microcomputer chip modules which provide instruction codes for a specific task. For example, the mapping biochip uses the display panel to graphically map where the agent has walked. To activate a biochip, open the chip bank and click on the desired chip. Use the interface biochip to save or recall a game in progress.
Those are going to be what we're going to be mostly using, and we will be swapping through all of them basically at least once. They are very useful.
These are the inventory controls. Use the arrow buttons to scroll through the objects in your inventory. If you wish to use an object, just drag its icon from the inventory window to the object in the main view window that you intend to use it on. To use an item on yourself, just click its icon. If you need information about an object, scroll to that item and click the information button next to its name, or double-click the name itself.
We'll do that later. Trust me, there's a lot to do with that.
This is the recall button. Click this button to be pulled back to the present from another time zone.
I missed this button in the remake, so we will be using that a lot. So we are good.
To take an item which you see in the view window, just drag it down into your inventory.
Nope, we weren't good. We had that. Yeah, self-explanatory. We're good. Let's do it. We'll just go right into a new game. Oh, and by the way, right here. Remember this. Make sure you remember that. It's a Sierra rule, folks. We gotta follow it here.
The year is 2318. The location, the skyborne metropolis known as Caldoria. The Earth is finally at peace after a long, bloody battle against a few tyrants who sought total world domination. Having learned the hard way the evils of imperialism, the borders began to come down one by one. Finally, in the year 2117, the unified world was realized. Now, all that we have accomplished is being threatened by the power of time travel. Realizing its potential for destruction, the very same Democrats who initiated the building of the time machine immediately discontinued the project once they saw a working prototype. Temporal travel now being a reality, they brought the time machine to a secret location and formed an agency to protect the flow of history. The project, codename Journeyman.
Good morning. Once again, it's another beautiful day here in the peaceful, skyborn metropolis of Caldoria. And unless you've been trapped in some kind of time warp, you know that today marks the culmination of 10 years of debate, as all of Earth awaits the arrival of the alien delegate from the symbiotry of peaceful beings. Their goal? To welcome the entire human race into their interplanetary alliance of sentient beings. Our Megan Love is at the Capitol building right now with a live update. Megan, can you hear me?
I'm right here, thanks, Johnny. 10 years ago today, Earth was visited by a race of aliens who called themselves the Sorolans. They told us that they were here to invite us into an alliance, which they called the Symbiotry of Peaceful Beings. The purpose of this alliance, they said, is simply to share knowledge and culture with other alien races. They then left after saying they would give us exactly 10 years to deliberate their proposal. Today is the day of their return. All along the streets of Caldoria and here in the Capitol building, it's amazing, Johnny. There are thousands of people gathered, hoping to catch a glimpse of the Sorolan delegate as the procession heads this way. We've heard various rumors that a fleet of ships have already been detected on long-range radar and should soon be arriving. And with each new rumor, the excitement here seems to grow tenfold. Back to you at the studio, Johnny.
Thank you, Megan Love. This morning's broadcast was brought to you by Future Cola, the choice of a peaceful generation. I'm Johnny Ego, and you're listening to the mellow sounds of WKIM Too Big.
And that was the opening. So besides getting our backstory, we also got info from A Nightmare, what's going to happen if we don't save things, and we got to hear from Johnny Ego, who is voiced by Gino Andrews, who did all the music in this game, according to what I have. And he's known for a few good things if you know what he's from. Unfortunately, I don't have any of that on me, so I can't say much. But yeah, here's the inventory. You can see we can go up, down. That's why I didn't get to show you. And there's the info. There's the info on it. It tells us that this is how we save and all that stuff. Fourth wall breaking, the game. Notice how much different this looks. There's no like thing down here. We got only store and load. Yeah. We're already up, so we just need to go over. Oh, hey, what's this? Hey, global transport card. Ah, we need this for the transporter. Huh, additional codes must be programmed. Nice light. Gotta have a nice light. Oh, you have to click the doors, by the way, otherwise you can't go in. Hold on. Let's see, I'm just doing some quick looking. Alright. Doesn't look like there's anybody else right now. We don't have a voice actor for Gage, aka Agent 5. Sorry, had the flush. But here's how he looks. And you can see our little visor over our eye, which you can also see down here. I know, drives you nuts, doesn't it? At least we have running water. At least that's still a thing, unless you live in Flint, Michigan, probably still. Yes, it's a running joke by now, folks. It's not me that started it, but... yeah, let me make it up to you. Let's change the scenery and just chill out for a sec, alright? I mean, literally. Just sit back and chill. Let's just go to the sea. Or would you rather go to space? I hear the mountains are nice this time of year. Unfortunately, that's all we got. We also got some music. That was odd. This is a good one. Oh, this could be good when you're floating in space. But everybody loves this one. This is the track. But yeah, I had this game when I got it when I was younger with a computer that I got from a friend. I know we're late. Shut up, I'm doing stuff. But, well, after XP, this game stopped working. Because it wasn't compatible with stuff.
I'm not home right now. Susie, if this is you, meet me down by the Capitol building. I got an absolutely torg spot to watch the procession.
But, well...
Come in. Psych. Gotcha. It's just a recording. Anyway, I checked out this morning, Caldori time about 6 o'clock. Went for a White Sands jog in Tahiti. Be back in a while.
I'll be honest. This is actually running off a DOS box due to Zopher's domain, I think it is, from the Internet Archive. Because, like I said, I own a disc, but it doesn't work, and this is already configured to run. So we're using that.
I'm on vacation. I won't be back for...
2 weeks, 5 days, 6 hours.
Thank you.
So any weird glitches are from that. It's not because the game's old. You know it is an old game. Let's go downstairs.
Second floor. Third floor. Fourth floor. Roof access.
Huh.
Fourth floor.
Interesting. Roof access. Shall we go see?
Roof access.
Huh.
We're sorry. The Caldoria Heights Rooftop Observatory is closed during the alien procession.
I guess an alien came by and locked it, or maybe the Caldoria Heights Apartments owner. Well, let's go down to the 3rd floor.
Access denied. This floor was never modeled or rendered.
I love that! And yeah, second
Access
floor, same
denied.
thing.
This floor was never modeled or rendered.
This is how you get out if you don't want to leave, and this is the floor we started on, so we're not hitting 4 at the moment. If at all.
First floor.
This unit is vacant. For more information, please refer to the Caldoria kiosk in the lobby.
Well, if you want to live in a nice place... I guess a dog lives there.
This unit is vacant. For more
Alright.
information...
I know, shut up. Wow! You're having a disco party down there. Oh, I think that's a Cerulean delegate. Interesting. And here's the apartment information.
Welcome to Caldoria Heights Apartments, the best view of Caldoria. While here, please feel free to visit our rooftop observatory. Located directly across from the Capitol building in Sector 3, Caldoria Heights plays host to a number of luxurious accommodations. Our 15 units offer ample living space and the very best views of the city. Aluminized steel plumbing and titanium bathroom fixtures are standard. And And topping off this list of distinctive features is a high-res 4D Environ system built into each and every living room. Designed for metro properties by Marco Giappitti, Caldoria Heights offers comfortable accommodations in an attractive environment.
Gee, that sounds familiar, that music. Maybe you guys might not know as much, but I do.
Global Transporter, Caldoria Heights Apartments, Sector 3. Searching for open transport route now. Route accessed. Upon entering, transport card will be required. Thank you for using Global Transport.
So yeah, we have to go in here. The game's been yelling at us, go here! Go! You're late, let's go.
Foreign organism detected in transport. Please hold for tracking and sterilization process.
Floor.
Foreign element eliminated. Please insert your global transport card now.
Well, I do have one. You are late for work. Report immediately to
Choose a
Temporal
destination.
Security Annex or risk termination. Alright. Don't go to any other area. Don't go to any other area.
Preparing
Don't go to any other
destination
area.
transporter.
If you do, you die. So yeah, just go in and hit the TSA and let's go.
Recording passengers organic substratum. Prepare for molecular disintegration. Completing molecular reintegration. Thank you for using Global Transport.
So technically, I think we just died and got reassembled somewhere else.
Global Transporter vacant.
Now, imagine being here and hearing this and seeing this creepy area. I know, what an interesting thing, right? Uh-oh, we need a code. Do you have the code? There's no way we saw it. There's no way we could have. We don't have a Temporal Protector handbook. Oh, yes we do. That was the manual. This is the old method of feelies and all that. So, sing with me. 6, 8, 9, 4, 8, 9, 5. And there you go.
Verification of cranial contour scan. Verification of central cortex scan. Scanning for biotech implant. ID scan confirmed. Welcome, Agent 5. Your fourth late arrival has been verified and logged. Please report at once to the command center.
4 late arrivals? Jeez, Gage. What is wrong with you? Honestly. What is seriously wrong with you? Well, we broke the first code. We get some new music, some good music. Ah, that's the Pegasus down there. There's a good view of it. Now, we can't really do much else. We can't go in here. You can see lights off. Can't go in here. Trust me on that. There's a command center light was blinking. That's where we can go. So, open the door. That's an interesting pattern in the background. Notice there's not much we can do.
Mandatory review session scheduled. Activate upper left monitor.
Shut up, game. I want to do what I want to do. But we're going to have to do that. Unfortunately, there's a small problem. Sing it with me again, because we got another code. Are you ready? 0, 5, 2, 4, 1, 3, 3. I know I'm not in sync, but I don't need to be. Just how I remember it.
The Particle Accelerating Space-Time Transporter version 1, otherwise known as Pegasus, was the brainchild of part-time historian, full-time physicist Elliot Sinclair. In 2311, after seeing Sinclair's time-bending experiments, the government contracted him to build a full-scale operational time machine. The purpose of this device was to explore our past, as well as to discover the truth behind many disputed historical events. Just 4 years after the project was begun, the world's first time machine underwent its first test run. However, due to mounting concerns by individuals who believed that the machine would be used not only to explore history, but also to alter it, the test run would be the first and last time that the machine would be used for research purposes. The project was discontinued, and Sinclair was forbidden to ever work on time distortion projects again. Time travel now being a reality, the government secretly set up the Temporal Security Annex as a means to safeguard history from sabotage. You, the members of the Temporal Protectorate, are among the very few who know of its existence.
Boy, we're special, aren't we? Yeah, you can skip these if you want. I'm not, because it's story.
The simplest analogy for the theory of time travel is that of a tunnel in time. When someone travels through time, a tunnel is created which originates when travel is begun and ends when the traveler lands. If some event in the past is altered, theory states a rip occurs in the fabric of time, which gives rise to a temporal chain reaction. This chain reaction takes the form of a reality distortion wave and could take anywhere from a few seconds to several hours to reach the present. Of those who aren't uncreated when the distortion wave hits, many will suddenly have a new life, and the past as we know it will cease to exist. Traveling back in time before the distortion wave hits, though, allows an agent to jump over the distortion wave and escape its effects. So as a member of the Temporal Protectorate, you alone will have the ability to jump back in time and prevent the corruption from ever happening. And to ensure that it doesn't happen again, you'll have to discover the source of this disruption and bring it to a halt.
Tasty, tasty MacGuffin, right? If you hear more just to see the differences and you just want to skip through that, I will put the time to skip to in bottom left. So don't worry, you don't have to watch these again if you don't want to, but let's go into procedure.
In the event that it becomes necessary to restore the proper course of history, the procedure is as follows. As quickly as possible, get to the ready room and use the biosupport suit generator. The biosupport suit is an indispensable element of the time travel process and is essential for your protection. Next, get your assigned mapping and Pegasus biochips and the Journeyman key from the cabinet next to the biosuit generator. The Pegasus biochip is your link to Pegasus. It is what allows you to be pulled back to the present at the touch of a button. After you're outfitted for travel, but before the reality distortion wave reaches the present, you must jump to the year 200 million BC. Upon arriving there, use the Journeyman key to open the storage vault and obtain the Journeyman historical log. Since it exists at a point in time previous to any likely temporal changes. This disk serves as a source of unaltered historical information. To discover how history has been changed, head back to the Temporal Security Annex and insert the Journeyman disk into the computer. It will be cross-referenced with the historical log, which was left behind to be altered by the reality distortion wave. Knowing how, when, and where the past was changed should give you the information you need to restore the proper flow of history. A word of caution, though. Time is very sensitive to change. In order to keep from altering history worse than it already has been, try to solve the problems you encounter without changing anything. As a rule, a temporal protectorate agent should never interfere with any events of the past. Never leave anything behind that came from a different time. Never remove any historically important objects from a time zone. And above all else, an agent should never interact with beings from another time zone.
So that was interesting, wasn't it? I know. It was great. So let's return. I think we're done. There's all three. Uh-oh.
Warning, warning, warning. Temporal bit detected. Alert status Alpha. Temporal distortion imminent. Agent 5, proceed to ready room.
Does anyone remember what to do? Oh, by the way, don't let that bar hit the end. You will die. Door, 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 door. Open door, open door. I think when you're out of the cutscene, you are safe. Just don't watch that cutscene fully. Yeah, you're supposed to interrupt it. Amazing, right? So, spaz out a little bit. Well, freak out. Sorry to any viewers I might have accidentally ticked off. I left that in. But yeah, we want to go in here. He said we want to go in here. Here's our Journeyman key. Info on the Journeyman key, please. So it has one use. Let's grab our important biochips. With this, we can't head home. And this is my favorite biochip. Hey, look, we can see what they are. But there is info on the mapping biochip. This got nerfed. And here's the Pegasus one. I'll show you the Pegasus chip real quick, even though we're only going to use it once, basically. We're not even hitting the button to recall. But we could just hit this button and head back. For redundancy. Right here. This will let us warp back. Alright, let's get fitted.
Ultrasonic body type assessment. Mesomorphic. Infrascanning exact body dimensions. Configuring biosupports and parameters. Stand by for bioencapsulation.
Alright, we're good. Door. Come on, let's go. Go, go, go. Alright, and now we can go down here. You guys seen the light flashing above? At least the game's nice, it does point you to where to go. Let's go in. And we are now officially here. Good morning, Pegasus. Let's get in. And now we actually get to watch the cutscene again in a little way. Look at the top.
Select a destination.
See how we have a little bit of it, but
monitor.
we click this and we hit activate. You can see how the timeline was supposed to look for if we failed and let it hit all the way.
It's amazing, Johnny. There are thousands of people gathered.
For more information, please refer to Caldor.
Caldoria Heights Apartments, Sector 3. Lone Agent of the Fourth Late Arrival.
I will assassinate thee, so delicate, my
So that was an interesting scene, wasn't it? Now, I highly recommend a save. Always save at the start of a area. I'll just go... that. I'll go to Pegasus for a little bit just to show you what things look like now. We can see a planet, jump date, the longitude, latitude, the elevation, and the RIP status. And now, after bumping the mic accidentally, don't step forward again. Don't go that way. Let's just turn it around and go back the way we came. Beautiful though, isn't it? Shut up. We have a T-Rex! What did you just say? We have a T-Rex! Get the Journeyman key out now, because that's where we gotta go. Plop this in. And hey, we got the historical log. But let's recall ourselves. You can see we just hit the button, it pops up, jump. That's our one use. And instantly back home like nothing ever happened. So yeah, that's it. That's all you had to do. Quick, short, to the point. So I'm gonna exit. Excuse me. And, well, before you view the historical log, I'm actually gonna save the game and end the episode here. I think Control S works. Yep. So yeah, I'll oversave this one. Hope you guys have fun, and I'll see you on the next one. And yeah, it's a 3.1 virtual system. See you then. Hello everyone, this is R3567. We're back in another episode of the Journeyman Project Turbo. Finally. Love the sound. Last time we got the historical log. And now we're going to go and look at them. Now, there will be some odd breaks coming, because unlike this one, Pegasus Prime, you need to actually jump into each area twice. This one, you only need to jump through each section once, and it does count how many times you jump through a section. What do I mean by once and twice? You'll find out soon. I tell Windows to shut up while recording. It doesn't shut up while recording. 1 sec. My mouse is locked. Alright. Windows, you don't get it. You never get it. Ugh! Priority only, please.
Insert log disk to initiate historical reconfiguration and comparison.
1 sec, I'll do it. Unfortunately, there's another thing we gotta do after. Now, where's my notes? I do believe I might have it. Now I gotta go pull them back up. Nope, I gotta go grab them. Hold on a sec. You think you'd have everything set up in front of you? No, this one's just going completely wrong. Well, it's a good thing. Because I'm going to tell you that you can skip this if you want. You know there's a lot of stuff. Alright. Historical reconfiguration code, I have it ready. Are you ready? Sing with me. 0.
Incorrect code entered. Access denied.
What? 2 9 1 3 8 4. What happened was just now. Well, that's going over its stuff. My number lock was off. I don't have a light that tells me if it's on or off. That's the only thing I don't have. So when I hit the 0, it said incorrect code. Oops. Alright, so we got 4 things to look at. Make it 8 things. But you notice the difference already. So yeah, this will be a very, quiet episode. So I'll start letting you enjoy these on this version, and then we'll check out the other version. This will probably be its own video.
May 15th, 2112. The government of Gorbistan appears ready to agree to the terms of the Worldwide Unification Treaty being set forth by the United Nations. However, at least one terrorist faction disagrees with the terms of the plan and has expressed this disagreement by taking hostages, many of which are American. Nevertheless, it appears that the Worldwide Unification Treaty will be signed by Gorbistan and all other nations of the world.
Okay, maybe this isn't as long as I thought.
(5/15/2112), 1400 hours. Amid negotiations to work out the final details of the Worldwide Unification Treaty, a nuclear missile was launched today by the United States toward the country of Gorbistan. The missile, however, self-destructed before actually touching down. Before the scare, the leaders of this country appeared ready to accept the terms of the peace plan. Certain terrorist factions, on the other hand, expressed their disapproval by taking hostages, some American. Although U.S. government officials have repeatedly stated that they do not understand how the missile could have been launched, other foreign governments have already said that they cannot possibly sign a treaty with a country that would use such scare tactics. Thus, the Worldwide Unification Treaty which has come so close to realization, now has little or no chance for success.
Sounds great, doesn't it? So, a missile launch happened on NORAD 4. Alright. So, something happened. This is our most likely event. You know what? I'll say that for last. Because we'll go up the amount. Rally outlook decidedly pro-alien. Activists killed during rally. Ooh, fun.
January 17th, 2310. A rally was held today at the World Science Center to discuss whether or not we are ready for interaction with alien races. One speaker, Dr. Enrique Castillo, delivered a particularly moving speech. Dr. Castillo embarrassed the naysayers by systematically shooting down their arguments and thrilled the audience with visions of medical and technological advances which could be gained by such interaction. Although there were strong keynote speeches on both sides of the argument, most of the crowd appeared to be in favor of alien contact.
Gotta love it, right?
One 17-23-10, 1700 hours. A bizarre accident during a rally to deliberate the pros and cons of alien contact left a man dead earlier today. Enrique Castillo was pronounced dead on arrival at the Sydney Medical Complex after a freak accident on stage at the World Science Center. Dr. Castillo was one of the few at the rally who still believed that contact with an alien race would be beneficial to humanity. Although his views were not mainstream, Dr. Castillo's contributions to the pro-alien movement will be greatly missed.
Alright, that was interesting. Next up is the Morimoto Colony, and then we'll check out this one right here.
August 3rd, 2185. Early today, the pilot of a cargo shuttle approaching the Morimoto Mars colony spotted an unidentified spacecraft hovering over the colony. The sighting was verified by landing bay scanners and immediately reported to Earth. Soon after, the ship sped off toward the outer reaches of the solar system.
Interesting. Ugh.
H3-2185, 0800 hours. Morimoto Corporation's Mars Colony project suddenly went offline last night, just moments after a reported sighting of an alien spacecraft. While it is still unclear what has happened, debris has been spotted by long-range scanners, leading many to believe that the colony was destroyed by a malevolent alien race. Repeated efforts to contact the colony have met with no success. If the colony was destroyed, it is likely that all members of the 30-person crew appointed to oversee the construction robots have also perished.
I know you guys are probably skipping through this, but I did find out something. Megan Wheeler actually voices Megan Love in this version. I didn't get to say it before because I didn't know. And Christy Pato is our voice here that we're only going to hear this last time. So yeah, 2 more videos. Let's do it.
November 6, 2308. More than a century after the first recorded sighting of a UFO, aliens have finally made contact with us. Early this morning, a huge triangular-shaped vehicle entered into Earth's orbit. After 3 hours, the spacecraft came through the atmosphere and hovered over Caldoria. Moments later, the following message was transmitted over all communications frequencies.
We are the Solons. Please do not be alarmed. We have come because we feel that you are ready. You have reached the point where you are no longer dangerous to yourselves or others. This is why we have chosen to invite you to join us in the symbiotry of peaceful beings, an alliance of sentient beings whose objective is to benefit from the sharing of knowledge and culture. We know that it will take some time to fully comprehend the nature of this encounter, so we will give you the opportunity to deliberate our proposal. On this same day, 10 years from now, us Roland Delegate will visit you to extend a formal invitation to join the symbiotry. Until then, we look forward to meeting you in person.
And as suddenly as they had appeared, the Sorolans departed.
Interesting. Let's see the other version. Ugh.
11/6/2308, 2300 hours. Today, 123 years after the first official UFO encounter, an alien spacecraft entered Earth's orbit. After several hours of silence and mounting tension, the aliens transmitted the following message over all communications frequencies. We will return when you are ready. While no one is quite sure what this message means, many people have voiced concern about interacting with a potentially dangerous alien race.
So that's it. That's all 4. So we now know that there's 3 places we have to go. There's 3 rips. And we got stuff going on. So you know what? Let's get our favorite biochip. Start making notes. I should tell you there is a trick with the mapping biochip that I'm not going to use, but you can if need be. So just note that there are things you can do. Well, I wouldn't say with the mapping biochip, but how you walk. As you can see, we're basically done in this area for now. Next time we'll be back in this room is endgame. So let's hit the turbo lift. Hope I can see Gage's face in the window. His reflection. Nice touch. Now we're getting to the meat and potatoes of the game. I'm gonna let the game take over. I'm gonna get to the main screen and I'll let the other side take over. Because they have a little bit of prep work, and then we'll start going to our first colony, okay? Yeah, we kind of have to do that. Alright, now that we're prepped to actually do these, I'm going for the Mars colony first. Trust me on this.
Caldoria Heights Apartments, Sector 3. Lone agent of our fourth late arrival.
I will assassinate thee, Cerulean Delegate, my servant.
We're here. Sounds lovely here, doesn't it? Wonder what's gonna happen? That doesn't look friendly. That really doesn't look friendly. I think let's B. I think we'll go or machine processing room. That sounds dangerous. Mars calling main entrance. Probably not a good idea. Guess we'll follow him. The reason is, if you walk straight into the room, remember what the bot said. Or the AI, I shouldn't say robot, she's not a robot. The AI said, if we meet anyone, our mission is done. So... Ooh, don't mind if I do. Ooh, more goodies. Maintenance key. Kind of reminds me of the Journeyman key. Alright. We do need them. Queen of Outer Space. Interesting. We're here. We're gonna go into the maintenance transport. So let's see. Ore crusher or whatever. Something. Who knows? Uh-oh.
Out of my way, human, or die.
Okay, you give me time to do that? Yep. Don't stay in front of him too long. He gets mad and then he kills you. Obviously, he's safe to be in front of. Let's pick up this thing. We do need this. It's an important item. We'll need that real soon. But let's go in here. Notice what it says here. We are on a very limited time limit. So I'm gonna see if I can save. Yep. Trust me, I don't usually do this mid-episode, but... Alright. Oh, we hit the wrong thing. Shoot. Retract platform, not what we wanted to do. You know what? Give me a sec. We're saying the puzzle. We'll just reset the puzzle. We'll try it again. This is all a timing thing. Okay, you want to hit it. When it does that. Alright, we got a maintenance key, so let's use the maintenance key. Oh, that doesn't look good. Run diagnostics. Do not attempt removal.
Analyzing.
You attempt removal, it blows up.
Detected in card slot.
And we do that. Attending circling the detonator.
The explosive device. Complete the electrosynaptic connections by filling them in with the appropriate color nodes. Now accessing level 1.
Who likes playing Mastermind?
Node 1, red. Node 2, yellow. Node 3, green.
Alright.
0 nodes correct. Node 1, yellow. Node 2, green. Node 3,
red.
Node 1, red.
Undo.
Node 1, green. Node 2, red. Node 3, yellow.
3.
3 nodes correct.
Yeah, level 1's easy.
Level 1. Now accessing level 2.
Now.
Node 1, yellow. Node 2.
I'll take
green.
it.
Node 3.
Please be perfect, please be perfect.
1 node correct.
Shit.
Node 1, blue.
I'll go green.
Node 2, green.
And
Node
yellow.
3, yellow. 0 nodes correct.
Alright. Yellow.
Node 1, yellow. Node 2, blue. Node 3, green. 0 nodes correct.
Alright, so we know it's yellow.
Node 1, yellow.
No, wait, undo. We know it's blue, sorry. We also know it can't be yellow. It's be red.
Node 1, red. Node 2, yellow. Node
Blue.
3.
Come on, please be right.
1 node correct.
Alright.
Node 1, yellow. Node 2, red. Node 3, blue. 2 nodes.
Shoot! Shoot, 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 shoot.
Node 1, green. Node 2, red. Node 3, blue. 3 nodes.
We do have a timer.
You have completed level 2.
I don't like this. I hate this.
Level 3.
This part gives you anxiety.
Node 1, purple. Node 2, red. Node 3, blue. 0 nodes correct.
Shoot! Alright.
Node 1, yellow. Node 2, green. Node 3, red. 1 node correct. Node 1, purple. Node 2, blue. Node 3,
I don't like it, I don't like it, I don't like it.
1 node correct.
Alright, so red might still be right, or it could be wrong.
Node 1, green. Node 2, yellow. Node 3, red. 3 nodes. Level 3.
We're done.
The explosive device has been disabled. You may now remove the explosive device manually.
Please retract. Oh, grab the card bomb. We're done here. I swear, anyone who's played this game knows the anxiety of that puzzle. That's not a fun one. We're done. We're done. Out of here. Alright. I'll just overwrite too. I don't care right now. I was gonna get the oxygen mask ready. Because you don't want to go back the same way you came in.
Life support systems not active beyond this point.
Well, put on the oxygen mask and let's spin this sucker. Let's have some awesome music as we go through this next section because we just won. Hey, wish granted. Now let's see if I can do this without taking a dead end. Odds are no. Nope. You notice how the mapping biochip is taking our little location? Yeah. And yes, this music is as great as it sounds. The heck? Well, that was odd. I didn't hesitate. I jumped. Huh. Well, you saw our first death. That was odd. Well, let's do it again real quick. Oh yeah, the mapping biochip open. That doesn't help us. I was trying to figure out what the heck happened, alright? Maybe the wrong way. Yep. That's where we started. Alright. Sorry, the brain you reach has been a little bit scuffled at the moment. Please check the number and dial again. Alright. In case it happens again, I know Sierra rule now takes effect. Alright. I just jumped right off it. I don't even care. Get in the airlock. If you wait for it to get too high, it kills you. That's what happened. And once we spin, no whammies, no whammies. Remove. I hear him. I see him. I hear him taking off.
Shuttle 2 has just departed from East Gantry.
We took Shuttle 2. You think 3's lucky?
Emergency shuttle lock override.
3's lucky. 1 I don't think has anything. It might not let you in, or it'll just kill you. I don't remember which. I know in Pegasus Prime it kills you. So you get a fun part.
Launch of Shuttle 2 confirmed. What is Shuttle 2's current location? Over.
Shuttle 2 appears to be headed towards the launch tube. Hang on a sec. We have an unauthorized breach of security at Shuttle 3. Over.
Current location?
Shuttle 3 is still at bay in East Gantry. Over.
Roger. Sending security force to East Gantry. Requesting manual override on launch sequence for Shuttle 3. Over.
That's a negative. The whole security grid on the East Gantry seems to be down.
Please secure all loose objects. Prepare for drop launch. Configuring launch matrix. Generating propulsor waves. Stand by for atmospheric breakaway.
The graviton cannon is a highly destructive combat weapon. The energy damping beam will safely drain a targeted ship of energy for tracking purposes. The tractor beam can only hold a targeted ship whose energy level has been drained below 10%.
Attention tower, shuttles 2 and 3 have both armed their weapons systems. It looks like the lead shuttle has locked its graviton cannon on the alien spacecraft. Estimated time till intercept, 5 minutes.
Alright, so I go Star Fox on this sucker.
The graviton cannon is a...
Alright, got his hit. Which dampening.
The energy...
Tractor beam.
The tractor beam can...
And ta-da! One hit of the graviton, one hit of the energy, tractor beam him in. If you hit him again with the graviton cannon, he'll blow up and you'll not get a Gandhi bonus.
Pre-transportation scan reveals damage to targeted ship. In its attempt to break free from tractor field, all onboard electrical systems were overloaded.
Now, the thing is, if you don't get the Gandhi bonus or peaceful bonus in this...
Verifying coordinates. Scanning destination area. Destination safe for transport.
This won't happen. And you can't get this, I'm going to save it in case I mess up. There are 3 chips you need that we're about to get. That's right, for taking out a boss, you get a few chips.
The alien ship must be destroyed.
And goes Ares.
Central processor damaged. Self-destruct sequence initiated.
Now, is this the one that... That's mapping, we already have it. That's the trace biochip. Trace biochip detects residues that are kind of left behind by time travelers, so we can track people. And this. We have officially resolved the temporal rift. He's taken care of. He's going to take care of himself. We're automatically being recalled. That's right, there's an auto recall function. Who would have thought it? Honestly, I didn't.
Select a destination from the listing on the
And we got the optical memory biochip, which we will look at right now. Every time you grab the optical memory, that's when you'll teleport back. So you always want to grab these last.
Ares, I'm sending you to Earth's colony on Mars in the year 2185. There you must accomplish 2 events simultaneously. First, you will plant the delayed action explosive device I've given you in such a way that you will wipe out the entire colony by blowing up their atmospheric shield generator. But before the bomb detonates, you must hijack an armed escort shuttle and destroy the alien who was reported in that vicinity at that exact time. The result of this plan is two-edged. Earth will think that the aliens wiped out their colony. The aliens will think that Earth destroyed their ship. What better plan could I have to keep everyone reminded of who the real enemy is and where the real danger lies?
Interesting. Huh. So yeah, I'm going to quickly save. I'm going to cut the recording because I don't want to have a problem later on. I have to go back. I'm going to say this is number 3. I hope you guys had fun, and I'll see you in a little bit. Alright, hopefully everything is good. Hope you guys had a little bit of turbo time. Well, not turbo time, but Pegasus Prime time. We're now going to the World Science Center. We're not even waiting. That's right, we're already on our second area.
Late arrival.
I will assassinate thee, Cerulean Delicate, my soul.
I've been expecting you.
Ow. You see, we now have a problem already. We've been hit by something. We have to remove it. If you don't, you die. Uh-oh. That's not good. Okay, so we gotta find a remedy before we do anything else in this time zone. Well, we got a compound analyzer. Don't mind me. Alright. Continue. Alright. That'll be sent forward one step right here. We're allowed towards molecular synthesizer, alright.
Completing download of molecular information from compound analyzer. Diamond hydronate is a relaxant commonly found in sleep and health aids. In combination with other drugs, its effects can be overpowering. For this reason, it is used as a base for many different forms of tranquilizers.
Alright. Yes, I would.
3 Thorazine-based molecules have been pre-programmed. These molecules are stable.
Alright.
Base molecule number 1.
Now... Oh. No, wait, that's the O, E, J, I, C, Y. Huh? Hold on, I forgot the order. Oh, it's O, J, I, D, C, Y.
Base molecule number 2.
Let's do it right the second time. O. Let's see, J, I, D, C,
Base
Y.
molecule number 3.
One more time. O, J, I, D, C, Y.
3 stable thorazine-based molecules have been designed. Building base molecules. Bonding additional molecules. Synthesis complete. The synthesized compound will appear in the molecular synthesizer.
The antidote has been administered. We are officially safe. Now, do you see how that worked?
It is now 23 days after the implant of the biotech interface into the rat's cerebral cortex. This is good. There's less infection than even Dr. Sinclair had anticipated. There are no signs of the interface protruding the tissue, and as we've seen, Algernon is getting along nicely with all of the other little rats. It's amazing that someday even this technology might be used on human beings. See no signs of any infection whatsoever. This rat's ready to rock. Consider this, Mousy. You'll get the cheese quicker than anyone. There are bits and pieces of overgrowth in tissue, I assume in response to the implant, but it seems to be loose and easily discarded. These tests are similar to the tests we ran after 2 weeks. And yet exponentially the rate of healing is happening accordingly.
Anyone else grossed out by that? Yeah, it wasn't fun. We do have some stuff to look at.
I had an interesting thought today while working on the contact-sensitive smart alloys project. It's given that all elements behave in a manner that is consistent with their atomic properties. For example, it is consistent for manganese to bond with barium cobalt in a very particular way under certain conditions. In a sense, these universal instruction sets are similar to the DNA which regulates the behavior of all cells in biological organisms. This being the case, it's conceivable that any non-organic matter can be programmed to respond at the molecular level to a set of predetermined instructions and instruction codes. So imagine a lamp which upon command could take the form of a chair, a table, or even a work of art. The possibilities are infinite. I'm confident that a proposal to do further research in this direction will be met with approval.
Have you ever thought that we might just know something that we should by now?
This month has been fraught with discoveries about the morphing process. We learned how to morph all of the elements, but only after we realized that a certain few of them are immutable. Specifically, the inert gases, like argon and krypton, well, because of their unique electrochemical properties, they simply are immutable. Even worse, these elements actually interfere with the bonding of surrounding molecules and bring the whole process to a halt. On the plus side, we have also discovered that if proper care is taken, even organic matter could foreseeably be altered in form. This journal is, beyond a doubt, the most important of my career, as today marks my first success in the application of time distortion theory. By creating a localized neutrino acceleration matrix, I was able to bend time for just a fraction of a second. Anything entering into the distortion field slipped back in time for just a moment, creating a visual effect similar to light refraction in water in a swimming pool. It may not seem like much, but it's truly more than any physicist could hope to achieve in a lifetime. And while it may be eons before there's any practical application of this theory, everything great was achieved one small step at a time, and this is definitely the first step.
After hearing these, I got one thing to say. That's our scumbag! We got him, Jack. We got him. I mean, look. He got Ares in his office. We just fought him. So we now know it was Elliot Sinclair.
Thank you, Dr. Elliot Sinclair, for your views. We will take a short break now and return to hear from the distinguished Dr.
Don't go to the auditorium.
Thank you, gentlemen, for your attention.
Also, I'm gonna save here because it's a good idea. Because I'm supposed to be getting pop-up if I'm getting close to people. I'm not getting it. Notice how well we're doing. But wait. Didn't it show that we did zone attempts, huh? You only had the last one. Alright. Want to tell me something? You chicken. Alright. See, that was supposed to happen when I was going that way. Let's see. It's this way. Why are you telling me I was going this way? See, now you're doing it. Now you're angering me. See, I got caught by Scary there. I'm stuck. You know what? It's time to change biochips. I used to know the route so I could do this without. Oh! Wow. It was right here. Now I am gonna say, get the maintenance, not the maintenance key, let's see, wire cutters ready. Here's you can cut this or you can cut. This is the electric that will kill him. But Argon anti-fire system, let's test it. Let's hit with an Argon! Remember the smart alloy thing? Yeah. So you can kill him right there, or you can do the Gandhi. This one is okay.
Central processor damage.
You can do either one. Now, I highly recommend saving. Save it, save it, save it, save it. Save the game. We want that sheet. We need 2 chips from him. If we don't get both of them, we are in trouble. Because we got retinol. Retinol biochip is used for retinal scan-based locks. Not having this will mess you up in the next zone. Shield biochip is basically almost needed. Protects the user from dangerous environments such as the ones that were on NORAD. Oh look, he left us a gift. A stun gun. We prevented the assassination, we are done here. Going home. Oof, I can feel my hands needing that one. So guess what happens now? We've completed 2 time zones. I know I've been a little quiet with this, but there's just been so much going on and so much exposition in that world that it was hard for me to actually get any words in.
A destination from the listing on the left monitor.
But yeah, if you remember the Pegasus Prime part of the playthrough when we looked at Sinclair? Yeah. He kinda let us know. It was him. We do have a biochip, optical program information to look at, so let's look at that.
Mercury, I'm sending you to eliminate my adversary, Enrique Castillo, who thought he was doing the world such a favor, convincing them that I was insane to fear alien contact. Well, I'm not the one. I'm not the one who's inviting death into my home. The only place I can be sure of finding him is on stage at the Alien Contact Rally 8 years ago, so I'm sending you to the World Science Center in the year 2310. Try to make his death look accidental, but whether or not you succeed at that, do everything you have to ensure his demise.
Interesting. But yeah, we haven't really got much about Sinclair, have we? We got more on in Pegasus Prime. But yeah, I haven't really been able to talk much because there's just been so much action. You see how fast these stages are. By the way, this is using Shockwave. But this is the last zone. The final zone in the game. But I do love this. I mean, it's a fun game. It's a fun series. They actually gave me the second and third ones finally, so I finally got to play through them during the week. So yeah, we're getting a full playthrough. All three. I should mention Graham Jarvis is the only one, I think, out of everybody in the game, besides Johnny Ego. No wait, not even Johnny Ego got roles in the later ones. Yeah, Graham Jarvis is the only one to go from the original Journeyman all the way to the end. Every single game he's in, somehow. Some way, shape, or form. And Graham Jarvis is the one that has voiced Sinclair since the beginning. The late great man himself.
You are no match for me, human. But I love a challenge.
Oh boy. Now, oxygen mask. Immediately. When you enter this area, you hear him huffing already. Stop huffing air.
Warning, all personnel.
I don't know if we ever went over the gas mask, but yeah.
And ventilation system.
8 minutes of oxygen, but the air filtration system is functional, and that's what we're using. I didn't get to go to stun gun.
And ventilation systems.
Hopefully you guys can pause and read these.
Warning, all personnel. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts.
But yeah, I know I went over wire cutters. So yeah, we're gonna need all that. And yeah, don't touch that. Great, I have to do the warp again. Let's do the time warp again. Let's warp into Turbo first. I mean, not into Turbo, Pegasus Prime. I'm great. How are you guys? I did a dummy because I was an idiot. I did good. I also forgot to show you this access card bomb. And the antidote. So yeah. Well, it's got your pause and your reads in. The oxygen mask. To NORAD, my least favorite zone in this game. I wish I was kidding. It is my least favorite. Not because we were caught by security, but there are reasons. Oh, there are reasons! There are reasons I really hate this zone. 2 of them at that.
It's amazing, Johnny. There are thousands of people gathered.
For more information, please refer to
Caldorian Heights Sector 3. Agent of 4th late arrival.
I will assassinate thee, Cerulean Delicate, my soul.
Have fun. Hi again.
You are no match for me, human. But I love a challenge.
Alright. Stop huffing. Now, there are screens you can look at.
Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts.
You can see how things are set up.
Warning, all personnel.
So we gotta get to there.
Detected in NORAD air ducts and ventilation systems. Warning, all
I mean, there's some stuff, but it's not.
Warning,
important.
All personnel. Contamination detected in air ducts and ventilation systems.
Now, you can either turn to the right and back up, but we're not going to be cheap. We're going to do this the fair way. We get that awesome music. And because we had the shield biochip, we did get a little bit of our protection. Oh, we can't do anything there. So, seeing as we can't do anything, click on this.
Unequal pressure between this chamber and subduct. Equalize pressure before entering. Avoid maximum pressure. Some objects may implode. Contamination detected in NORAD air ducts.
Alright, get this so it's balanced in the middle. Or lower the middle.
All personnel. Contamination
There we go. Sorry, I was reading that wrong. You want the two red bars to be equal. Equal pressure means you can open doors safely and go through. I know, quite quick and easy, right? Not really much going on here. Let's go in here. We just go in a circle. Well, no. We're in Delta. So... Okay, new biochip needed. Remember how I said Retinol was gonna mess us over if we didn't grab it? We need it. Shut up.
Please hold for 10 seconds for Alpha Sector Retinal ID scan.
Yeah. We have to do the scan.
Contamination detected in NORAD air. Warning.
Oh, there it is. And I'm blind. But we're in. And I call this hell. Literally. Prepare for the worst part of the game. This is that one puzzle of the game that I also hate.
I just broke the launch code, human. You'll never stop me.
See this? See that map? Yeah.
Nuclear strike authorized.
Red alert. Nuclear safeguard.
Primary target, Gorbistan. Launch silo selected, Honolulu, Hawaii. Launch to proceed in 2 minutes. To deactivate a missile before launch, use the trackball to move the cursor over the active silo, then touch the override button.
Like this.
Silo deactivated. New
That's
launch
Hawaii.
Silo selected. Dublin, Ireland. Launch to proceed
Oh,
in
boy.
1 minute, 50 seconds.
Every time you get one right, you get 10 less seconds to do the next one.
Red alert. Nuclear safeguards.
Now, Dublin Island, I believe that's up a little bit more.
Abort launch sequence from manual override terminal only. Red alert.
Yeah.
Red alert. Nuclear safe.
I didn't tell you that this part
Deactivated.
completely...
New launch Silo selected. Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. Launch to proceed in 1 minute, 40 seconds.
You cannot possibly win.
Red alert.
I mean, you can overshoot.
Nuclear safeguards disabled. Missile launch imminent. Abort launch sequence.
And undershoot. Okay, that's Madagascar.
Red alert. Red alert. Nuclear safeguards disabled. Missile launch imminent. Abort launch sequence from manual override terminal only.
That's not it. There, I'm not on it.
Red alert. Nuclear safeguards disabled.
I tell you this part completely. Wait, is it down here? Nope.
Red alert. Red alert. Nuclear safeguards disabled. Red alert. Red alert. Red alert. Nuclear safeguards disabled. Missile launch imminent. Abort launch sequence from manual override terminal only. Red alert.
I hate the trackball so much.
Nuclear safeguards disabled. Missile launch imminent. Abort launch sequence. Silo deactivated.
Oh boy.
New launch silo selected. San Antonio, Texas.
Alright, Texas.
Launch to proceed in 1 minute 30 seconds.
I just threw my shirt off because this part is really starting to.
Red alert. Silo
See how finicky this is?
New launch silo selected. Bangkok, Thailand. Launch to proceed in 1
I hate
minute
this
20
part
seconds.
so much.
You will fail.
No, I'm not. I'm going to have one night in Bangkok.
Red alert. Red alert. Nuclear safeguards
Comment to Patrick Murray.
Activated. New launch silo selected. Bonn, Germany. Launch to proceed in 1 minute 10 seconds.
And yeah, we still got more to do. Okay, that's not it.
Red.
Sweden.
Red alert. Red alert. Nuclear safe. Red
This one.
Alert. Silo deactivated. New launch silo selected. Seoul, Korea. Launch to procead in 1 minute.
Give up, human.
We got 3 more to do.
Forced to eliminate you.
Am I anywhere near it?
Red. Silo deactivated. New launch silo selected. Reykjavik, Iceland. Launch to proceed in 50 seconds.
Tell me something. Why is Iceland green and Greenland ice?
Red alert. Red alert. Nuclear safeguards disabled. Missile launch imminent. Abort launch sequence from manual override terminal only. Red alert. Red alert.
I hate this because if you mess up even one, you gotta do the whole thing over.
Silo deactivated.
And I don't like doing this over.
Silo selected. Svortovsk, Siberia. Launch to proceed in 40 seconds.
You are running out of time.
You are running out of my patience, man.
Red alert. Red alert. Silo
One more.
deactivated. New launch silo selected.
Spain.
Madrid, Spain. Launch
Spain's
to
always the
proceed
last
in
one.
30 seconds. Red alert. Red. Silo deactivated. Maximum deactivation allotment exceeded. Global launch override.
I hate
safety
that
feature
part.
Engaged. All silos deactivated.
And yeah, it is as bad as it sounds. You saw how Ethiopia was treating me. A bad Ethiopia can just, or any of them, can just mess you up. But now he wants you. He wants your blood. I need to save. I'm going to. Oh man, I hate that so much. That and the puzzle, the mastermind puzzle, are the 2 puzzles that make me tweak. Like, they actually tweak me out. Now we're about to get into combat with the guy again, the robot. Don't crush him like a soda can, you know you could. You raise pressure all the way, but you can go here. Activate this. Come on, activate. Come on, activate. No time to mess around. I'd like to do something. He's not happy.
What do you think this is?
Game. Program. Activate, 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 activate. Bah! I think I got him. Yep. Alright.
Central processor damaged. Self-destruct sequence initiated.
Yeah, I think I got that one. Mapping if you didn't grab it. Shield if you didn't grab it. Optical. That's the only shit we can get from the last one. The missile launch has been averted. Worldwide unification restored. RIP status resolved. Oh man. Be still my heart. Gotta say the Pegasus Prime version's easier. But yeah. If you look at the RIP status, now when we get back, no RIP. We took care of it. We will no longer be entering Pegasus. We will no longer be jumping with Pegasus. Let's get the last of it.
Poseidon, I am sending you to the deep-sea installation NORAD-6 in the year 2112, where you will disrupt the world unity talks by launching a nuclear missile towards Gorbistan. You will detonate the warhead before it touches down. That should suffice to delay world unification. I can only pray that it will not also touch off a nuclear holocaust. I wish it had not come to this. But until now, it has been entirely out of my control. If the bureaucrats who scrapped the Pegasus project had instead used it in the way it was meant to be used, they would have realized that aggressors always choose the most unsuspecting victim. The Indians, the Africans, the Jews, the Swedes were all lulled into a sense of complacency before they were overpowered by their conquerors. Our alien friends tell us that they come in the name of peace, a tactic used by all the worst offenders throughout history. And so I am left to do what I can to ensure that humanity itself is not the next victim. I'm sending you all back in history to rewrite our future, to write us a new future in which we will not offer these creatures an engraved invitation to enslave us all. And if you fail, I will be forced myself to demonstrate personally that we are not all as docile as we might seem. I know the one place in all of Sector 3 with the best view of the Capitol building. And from that place, by the use of a weapon of my own devising, I will assassinate the Cyrillan delegate myself. And if, God forbid, I should fail, one touch of the button on my remote detonator will be enough to end it all, obliterating Caldoria and this foul infestation along with it.
I wonder what's got him so uptight about this whole thing. I wonder if it's answered in a future game. Oh wait, I know, you don't. Well, not yet anyway. If it is ever resolved. But oh my. My heart's still pounding even after the Pegasus Prime version. Did I say I hate that part? Did I hate NORAD with a passion? I did? Good. Because I can't emphasize it enough. NORAD's the one part of this game I do not like. When I played it in Prime, oh, it felt so much better. Because that stupid globe part, ugh. The only problem is that you do have to do something else in there that's kind of annoying. But it's not as annoying as what we just did. Alright, global transport card.
Temporal Security Annex Global Transport. Location classified. Searching for open transport route now. Route accessed. Upon entering, transport card will be required. Thank you for using Global Transport.
So long, TSA. We'll never see you like this again. You're leaving the Temporal Security Agency and the Annex itself. That's right, we're not coming back to this place. Like, do you know where we're going?
Please insert your global transport card now.
Notice what the computer says.
Choose a destination.
We're going to Caldoria Heights.
Preparing destination.
Why are we going home? I'll show you. Well, let's just say this.
Recording passenger.
I know where.
Substratum. Prepare for molecular disintegration.
Pegasus Prime wouldn't teach you this information, but this one doesn't. If you think about it, we can see a Cyrolian delegate from our apartment.
Completing molecular reintegration. Thank you for using global transport.
Also, do you remember when we started the game, the elevator went up to the roof access?
Global.
I didn't want to click on you, but thank you. Let's click this button. I was gonna get out skill file chip now. Just in case. You know, I just realized, I don't think we picked anything up at all in NORAD.
Roof access.
Yeah, we didn't pick up any objects in NORAD. Our inventory is basically what we have. Now, you do need the access card bomb here.
We're sorry. The Caldoria Heights Rooftop Observatory card bomb activated.
Hey, guess what? I got a shield biochip.
Hi! Stop me. This will end it one way or another. Get back!
Now, we need to quickly get to the stun gun and peg him. Sorry, Elliot. And notice that it took us 2 attempts, because we died in these 2 zones, it looks like we had to take 2 attempts. Yeah, that counts as an attempt. I'm kind of mad about that. The reason why this one got nuked is because, well, between stages, but yeah. We've done it. No, wait, I remember now. This is NORAD. We did this in 1. We died here and we died here. We get all peaceful. So that's good. And look at our energy remaining. We also got age evaluation and a score, not a bad score. But yeah, if you can do all the zones without dying, these stay 1. If you do it without warping back, they stay 1 as well. So make sure you do that right. Are you ready for the credits? And by the way, Mars Colony, that part where he died from too much speed. Science Center, walking too far.
Alright, here we go.
This was disabled in other versions. So yeah, that's the end of the game. We officially finished. I still do love this, even though there were some parts that, like I said, I didn't like, but you did get to see something they didn't show you, as well as some parts that didn't show up during the original. Well, I shouldn't say original, but some deaths and some other things. There were some beta elements of the HUD that showed up, like the energy critical for the oxygen critical for the mask. You notice that there was no timer when you were in Morimoto, even though there wasn't this one. By the way, this is how many people worked on the original, if I remember correctly. This many. Can you believe it? I believe they started basically like a lot of people in their parents, well, in a garage or a basement, and then they got their own studio. If I remember correctly, I could be wrong. There are documents on YouTube about this. The actual Journeyman Project YouTube channel has a lot on it. I'd go watch them for the official word. I'm only regurgitating what I can remember, and my memory is a little scatterbrained, especially after NORAD. NORAD 4 is my least favorite part. I'm going to say it as many times, because that was terrible. But as you can see, Elliot Sinclair, Graham Jarvis, he was the one that did he was there. Now, it doesn't really tie in well with 2, like it is. But you'll see how they fix that in Pegasus Prime. It does a lot better. But yeah. That's the end of the Journeyman Project Turbo. I'll now cut you back over to actually solving Graham Jarvis. Well, not Graham Jarvis. Ellie Sinclair's problem in Prime. It's a lot different, and it's a lot more interesting. And by the way, did you notice that there was no bomb? Yeah. So yeah, I'm going to end this part here. Going back to the Prime one final time. Hope you had fun, and I'll see you over there.